Welcome to your Health Facts podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about something that I think is on a lot of people's minds. How to maintain a youthful appearance and vibrant health as we get older. And, a lot of that comes down to collagen.
Collagen, yeah. That's the protein that basically, it's like the glue that holds our bodies together. It gives our skin its elasticity, our hair its shine, and our joints their strength.
But here's the thing, right? Collagen production, it naturally declines with age.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where a lot of the visible signs of aging start to show up.
Exactly. You start to see those fine lines, the wrinkles. Maybe your joints feel a little bit stiffer than they used to.
But the good news is that we don't have to just, sit back and let Father Time take over.
Right. We can fight back, and one of the best ways to do that is through our diet.
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. 12 powerhouse foods that can actually help your body boost its own collagen production naturally. It's like a delicious and nutritious way to turn back the clock.
I like that. Turn back the clock.
So let's start with a bit of a surprise, maybe for some people. Spirulina.
Spirulina. Now, this is, a blue-green microalgae.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and it's packed with beta-carotene, which is a precursor to vitamin A, which is absolutely essential for collagen synthesis.
And not only that, spirulina's got these potent antioxidant properties that help protect your skin from free radical damage, which basically means it helps fight premature aging.
It's like a double whammy against aging. You get the collagen boost and the antioxidant protection.
And here's a bonus, right? It can actually help enhance muscle mass, prevent heart disease. There's even some research suggesting it can help manage diabetes and anemia.
Wow, that's pretty impressive for a tiny little algae.
It really is. All right, so moving on to something a little more familiar. I think most people have had this at some point, fish.
Fish, yep. Especially the fatty kinds, like, your salmon, your tilapia, sardines.
And the reason these are so good for collagen is that collagen is highly concentrated in their skin, their bones, and their scales.
Yeah.
So you're getting a really good dose when you eat those.
Absolutely. Plus, you're getting those omega-3 fatty acids, which are, fantastic for your heart, your brain, even your memory.
So it's like a win-win. You're getting the collagen boost, and you're getting all these other amazing health benefits as well. All right, so now for our vegetarian listeners, we haven't forgotten about you. Let's talk about eggs.
Eggs. One of nature's perfect foods.
They really are. And they're fantastic for collagen because they're packed with protein and those essential amino acids that are, the building blocks for collagen synthesis.
Right. I mean, your body needs those amino acids to actually build new collagen.
Yeah.
And eggs are just chock full of them.
And they're so versatile too, right? I mean, you
Mhm.
can have them for breakfast, lunch, dinner. They can be a part of, countless meals.
Oh, absolutely. Scrambled, poached, fried, omelets, frittatas. The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. And on top of that, they can help with weight management, muscle growth.
Yeah, they're really a nutritional powerhouse.
All right, so we've talked about fish, we talked about eggs. Now let's move on to another good source of protein. Chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
Oh.
Especially the cartilage that you find in the bones.
Now, I know that might sound a little weird to some people, but the cartilage is really rich in specific amino acids, like glycine and proline, and they're like the key components of collagen.
Yeah, they're basically what give your skin that structure and that firmness that we associate with youthfulness.
And even though you might not be, gnawing on chicken bones every day,
Mhm.
you can still get the benefits by, adding chicken feet or beef knuckles to your soups and stews.
That's a great tip. I mean, it's a traditional way of cooking in many cultures, and it really adds a lot of flavor and nutrition to your meals.
And, there have actually been studies done that have shown some pretty remarkable results when it comes to reducing wrinkles and improving skin elasticity in middle-aged women who incorporated chicken cartilage collagen supplements into their routine.
Yeah.
So it really does make a difference.
That's amazing. It really highlights just how much our dietary choices can impact, how we age visibly.
Absolutely. All right, so let's move on to shellfish now.
Shellfish. Oh, this is a good one. So we're talking about things like oysters, mussels, clams.
All delicious, and they're really good for promoting vibrant skin and hair health.
Yeah, and that's largely because of those omega-3 fatty acids again. They really help to stimulate the production of collagen and elastin.
And those two proteins, they work together to keep your skin looking plump, youthful, resilient.
Absolutely. And they also contribute to a healthy scalp and shiny hair. So it's a win-win for your overall appearance.
All right, so moving on to something that's become pretty popular in recent years, bone broth.
Bone broth. Yeah, it's often hailed as a superfood, and for good reason. I mean, it's so rich in amino acids and collagen.
Yeah, and you can easily make it at home using, leftover bones from poultry or fish.
Yeah.
It's a great way to use up those scraps and get some extra nutrition.
Absolutely. And beef bone broth in particular, it's really rich in type I collagen, which is the primary type that you find in our skin, our hair, and our nails. So it's really beneficial for those areas.
And for anyone who's looking for a really flavorful bone broth, try roasting the bones until they're dark and almost burnt.
Oh, that's a good tip.
It
Yeah.
really minimizes the fat content and it just intensifies the flavor. It's delicious.
I'll have to try that.
You should. All right, so now for a maybe less common food, but still incredibly nutritious, oysters.
Oysters. Now, these little guys are packed with minerals like zinc, phosphorus, potassium. They've got vitamin B12.
Yeah, they're like a nutritional powerhouse.
They really are. And they're particularly good for collagen production because of their high zinc content.
Exactly. Zinc is essential for collagen synthesis. And oysters also have this great ability to help regulate cholesterol levels.
So they're good for your skin, they're good for your heart. It's hard to go wrong with oysters.
I think so.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about some greens, your leafy greens like spinach, watercress, kale. They're really nutritional heroes when it comes to collagen.
Absolutely. They're packed with folic acid. And
Well,
folic acid is really crucial for a lot of processes in the body that contribute to collagen production.
yeah, like RNA and DNA synthesis, cell replication, and protein absorption.
Exactly. So it's not just about getting the collagen, it's also about making sure that your body can actually use it effectively. And folic acid plays a big role in that.
Okay. Now, moving on to another seafood favorite, shrimp. They're not just delicious, they've actually got a secret weapon in their exoskeletons, chitosan.
Chitosan, yeah, it's a polysaccharide, and it's pretty amazing stuff, actually. It helps to accelerate skin healing, it promotes blood clotting, and it even enhances collagen production.
So it's doing a lot more than just tasting good in your stir fry.
Right. And on top of that, shrimp are a great source of B vitamins, which are, essential for energy production, red blood cell formation, nervous system function. So they're really a well-rounded nutritional package.
All right, so let's talk about something that's a little sweeter now. Red fruits, things like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberry.
Yeah, those are fantastic. Not only are they delicious, but they're packed with antioxidants and fiber, and they're a great source of vitamin C, which is, another one of those really important nutrients for collagen synthesis.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that vitamin C is actually just as important for collagen as protein is.
Absolutely. You need both. You need the building blocks, which are the amino acids from protein, and you need vitamin C to help those amino acids link together and form that strong collagen structure.
Okay, so now for a bit of a surprise, maybe for some people, gelatin.
Gelatin. Yeah, this one's interesting because gelatin is almost entirely collagen.
I think it's like 90%, right?
Yeah, something like that. It's derived from the skins, cartilages, and bones of animals. So it's really concentrated collagen.
And it's a pretty light and easy to digest way to increase your collagen intake,
Yeah.
especially for people who might have difficulty swallowing.
Yeah, it's a good option for them. And it makes a nice light dessert. You can make jellies, you can add it to smoothies. There's a lot of different ways to use it.
All right, so last but not least, aloe vera. Now, this is a plant that's been known for its soothing and healing properties for centuries.
Yeah, it's a real skin savior. It's great for hydrating the skin and hair. And it also helps to stimulate collagen production.
And there was actually a study done in 2020. It was published in the Journal of Dermatology, and they found that even small doses of aloe vera can actually boost collagen in the dermal layer of the skin, which is the middle layer, and that leads to increased hydration and elasticity. So it's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing what nature can provide.
It really is. And while we're on the topic of things that can boost collagen, I think it's important to mention collagen supplements and creams.
Right. Those have become really popular.
Yeah, but there are some questions about their efficacy and safety just because there's not a lot of regulation in that area, and there hasn't been a ton of independent research done. So, it's something to be aware of.
Absolutely. I think it's always best to focus on getting your nutrients from whole food sources whenever possible.
Yeah, it's a more natural approach,
Yeah.
and it's likely to be more effective in the long run.
And don't forget that collagen production relies on more than just, eating the right foods. There are other nutrients that are really important as well, like zinc, for example.
Oh yeah, zinc is crucial.
It's a cofactor for the enzymes that are involved in collagen synthesis. So you want to make sure you're getting enough of that. And good sources of zinc include shellfish, legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains.
And of course vitamin C. We talked about that earlier, but it's worth mentioning again because it's just so important for collagen production.
Yeah, and you can get that from citrus fruits, bell peppers, tomatoes. There's a lot of good sources out there.
So it sounds like we can really give our bodies a helping hand when it comes to maintaining that youthful glow and keeping everything running smoothly.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the foods we eat. Our lifestyle choices play a huge role as well.
Yeah, things like protecting our skin from the sun, getting enough sleep, not smoking, managing stress, those all make a big difference.
Exactly. Those are all, key ingredients in the recipe for healthy aging. And when you combine those lifestyle choices with, a diet that's rich in the collagen boosting foods that we've talked about today, well, you're setting yourself up for success.
I like it, the recipe for healthy aging. So it sounds like we've got a lot of delicious options to choose from if we want to boost our collagen naturally, and a few lifestyle tweaks to make as well.
Absolutely. It's all about making those small, sustainable changes that can add up to big results over time.
Well, I think that's a great place to wrap things up. Thank you so much for sharing all of your insights with us today.
It was my pleasure.
And for our listeners, if you want more information on healthy living, be sure to visit yourhealthfacts.com. Thanks for listening.